Good morning, Bande Matram. Welcome all of you. Here, the topic of discussion for this morning will be on development of region. So, we are going to discuss on region. We know region was the helper and region is the bar. For this region, this has happened. This region was the input and output we have got for this region. So region was the helper once upon a time. Now it stands as a bar. With the development of rational mind, this region has been turning a bar upon us. Anyway, we are going to have this glorious topic on this glorious morning. This is immediately after Bahuda, Jagannath's return to the Sri Mandir. We can find the Sunabes. So here this is the golden opportunity. People are selling like anything to Puri. Anyway, it is our opportunity to have a discussion on development of region. So we'll simultaneously read Mother and Sri Aurobindo in this topic. It is a glorious topic really. We'll try to understand. One question was put to the Mother, how can the region be developed? Region, that is not also enough. Region, knowledge, and later we have gone to the final stage, that is wisdom. So anyway, we are focusing upon region. How can we develop the region? The question was directly like this: how can the region be developed? So Mother tries to explain in her own words, in her own style, very accurately that glorious analysis by the Mother. By using it, that's what. Use and use and use. Unless otherwise it is used, then how can there will be? You can expect some development. So by using it, region is developed like a muscle. When you have got your muscles in your arms, you are developing by regular exercising, and that interest must be there. So region can be developed by like the muscles, like the wall. So like the wall, like the muscle, every day you have to keep trying to make it stronger, you have to make it bold. So this is the criteria, this is the process. All these things are developed by rational use. Keep using, use by rational use. All these things can be developed. All these things, Mother has given two examples. One is development of a muscle, and the second one is development of will, not wall, I am sorry. This was the region is developed like muscles, like a wheel. So wheel, it has to be developed by using it, by the repetitive using. So and so also the muscles, so developed by rational use. That is a great word, rational use. Rational region, and Mother quotes region. Everyone possesses region. There is not nobody is left out who is not having the region. Region is a great thing. Everyone possesses region. Only he does not make use of it. Mother quotes it. It is a pinpointed quoting. Everyone has region in him, but problem is that he can't use. He does not use it. Make use of it. And some people are very much afraid of region because it contradicts their impulses. That is second factor. Everyone is having the region. Second thing, but they don't use it. Some people are there who are afraid of. Some people are afraid of origin because it contradicts their impulses. So they prefer not to listen to it. Not to listen to it. Why unnecessary my impulses will be contradicted? Reason is mine, impulses are mine. Why they will come to face each other and forced to contradict each other? Not necessary to go into that depth. It is better to keep oneself free from all kind of bondage, all kind of contradictions. So then, naturally, if one makes it a habit not to listen to the region instead of developing it, so you have naturally you have made the point. You have made the habit of not listening to it, listening to origin instead of developing it. It loses light more and more. You know there is a region. You know development can be done only by the use of it. You know it has got its own virtue, but you don't try to listen to it. If you don't try to listen to it, if you want to, if you not to develop it, then where really you are. Then, to develop the region, you must want to do it sincerely. If somebody wants, okay, he is not using, he is not making use of it, he is not focusing upon that, he is not trying to develop, so not bringing to light more and more. Okay, those chapter is are over. Those people who are in the negative mentality, sentimentality, you leave them. But what about us? So, Mother Course, to develop religion, one must want to do it sincerely. If on one side you tell yourself, I want to develop my religion, you are little bit sincere. You try to put yourself and others. I want to repeat, I want to develop my religion. And on the other side, you don't listen to what the religion tells you. When you will feel that I must listen to the religion in one side, and another side you have decided not to listen what the religion says, tells you to do, then you never can come to anything, because naturally if each time it tells you, don't do this, do this, you just do opposites. Reason it has got its voice. It has got its own way of explaining, one way of advising, do this, don't do this, you do this. And then it actually it affects your style of living, so you don't try to pay attention to that. Then what is the use of choosing it? That is what you can find. You do the opposite, you will lose the habit of saying anything at all. So unnecessary, I'll find that I can't catch hold of this meaning, I don't want to go there. Why unnecessary I will waste my time? So simply it is a very clear term. If you want to develop the region, try to use it. And like mother gives the example, that like growing the muscles, growing, developing the will, that is a regular exercise and you are doing, and for that only you have to do. And moreover, you must decide to focus attention on that. If you are unable to do that, then you are on the sea, you are drowned in the sea. So if you have decided, then you must try to develop it every time. You will try, you will make yourself able to listen to the advices, suggestions, and of the region, what really it tells, and accordingly you have to accept it, you have to obey it, you have to carry it out. If it fails, naturally you will be nowhere, and it will be simply it will be having no value of saying. Its sayings are valueless upon us. So but before we will slide now to Sri Aurobindo, what really Sri Aurobindo tries to how to he is concluding. But one line, one golden message there from Mother: the reign of region must come to an end with only the advent of the psychic law, which manifests the divine will. There are two things. One is the region, and the second one is divine psychic law. So once this psychic law, which manifests the divine will, once that is come to the picture, to the arena, to the pole, and when its laws are regulated regularly, then you can find the reign of the region will come to one end. Anyway, it is a great topic, no doubt of it. So we can have next page. We'll slide into the topic, the things that have been really suggested by the master. We can have a few lines, a few quotations, how Sri Aurobindo has really sees and how he wants to conclude here. When Regent died, then wisdom was born. Well, sometimes we feel that our region is great because we are great. We are learned. We have knowledge. We are well due to in our preferences, in our from professionals. But actually, one thing you must know: region is the base. Region died when wisdom was born. Wisdom very difficult to visualize when it is born. Once this is born, then region's reign is over. This is very simple. You can be able to know there is strangling darkness, dense darkness in the night. Once this will be getting, actually, night is the darkest before the dawn. When the dawn is coming, the heart of the darkness, heart of the strangling darkness, dense darkness is torn cruelly by the morning sun. It is this morning sun is actually coming out of this dense darkness. Then you can find the disappearance of the night, that grayness. You can find the rain of the light everywhere, wherever you find. Like this, when the wisdom is born in you, you can find the end of the region, end of the region. Region died. Region must be overpassed or surpass itself and become a passage to the divine. That is what you must remember. Region, when you are in the ordinary atmosphere, most of the people who are staying in the ordinary consciousness, ordinary sphere, they don't try, even they don't try to make use of their reasons. Of course, we have known, mother has quoted, explained, everyone having, they possess reason, but they try to make use of it. So some people, they make use of it, but thing is that mother course, that is not enough. Reason was the helper initially, it was the helper, but latter, when its reign comes to an end, when it feels that it has got no more value, so that it stands as a par. Region must be overpassed or surpass itself, must be overpassed or surpass itself, and become a passage to the divine. Passage to the divine. When it passes to the divine, all the grayness will disappear and its goodness will be transformed. It will elevate it to a higher sphere. So it must surpass itself. It must be overpassed, surpass itself, and become a passage to the divine. Then actually the black spot of black point, negative point of region, that region divides. Wisdom marries contrast in a single harmony. Region divides. That is the problem. When we have got the region, for this region it has happened. It is my view. Somebody will come for this region that has been. So it region divides. With the region there is division. Every day you can find, so with for one region or another, you can find even your state government or central government is breaking. Your life is crumbling down. Your house is being divided, disturbed. So you can find division. Region divides. Wisdom marries contrast in a single harmony. That's what. Wisdom, that is the difference between region and wisdom. Region has the characteristic of a division, dividing, and wisdom marries contrast in a single harmony. So again, Mother Aurobindo goes forward. Until wisdom comes to thee, you very difficult, you can know. If it is coming to you, you possess the wisdom, you have got the glimpse of wisdom. Until wisdom comes to thee, use the region for the God given purposes and the faith and the instinct of our prayers. Until wisdom comes to thee, unless otherwise, until it is coming to thee, use region for its God given purposes and the faith and the instinct of our prayers. So again, we can go. The integral truth in things is the truth, not of the region, but of the spirit. Most of the time, I have succeeded because I applied my brain. I used my regions. With my regions, I escaped. I got the reward. I have advanced so far. Nothing like this. Nothing like this, because it is due to our unawareness. Even if we don't know, grace is there. Even if we don't want, sunlight is there. But the thing is that we are trying to escape ourselves from the sunlight and living in a very so chosen safest place under the fan or AC. So the integral truth of things is truth not of the region, but of the spirit. For the spirit and the spiritual purposes and the spiritual blessings, grace. It is actually the integral truth of things. Is the truth really truth? We have known. This truth is not of the region, but of the spirit. We have know. We must know. Again, region is a sovereign power by which man has become possessed of himself. With it, actually, initially I have quoted Sri Aurobindo, region was the helper, region is the bar. With the region, he has been settled. He has actually become possessed of himself. But thing is that it is definitely, it is a sovereign power by which man has become possessed of himself. This position, whatever he has got, it is due to the region. Initially, it was the helper. For that, he has gained the ground. Something is being done. It is there. You have decided. But not the last. Region has been the Prometheus of a mythical parable, the helper, instructor, elevating friend, and the civilizer of the mankind. You must know it has got its blessings also. It builds initially, and the latter, once this, there was a very bare ground on which you have dug the canal, and there yourself you have constructed something on the pillar or whatever is there till the plinth level or foundation level. That way, the foundation up to foundation level, it has got its need. But thing is that is not enough. You have to erect the structure, maybe many storied building upon that foundation. For that, you have to be very careful. So, Sri Aurobindo quotes the helper, it helps, instructs, instructor, elevating friend, and the civilizer of the mankind. That is the grace of the region. Region is not the last word, nor the reasoning animal, supreme figure of the nature. Many ways you have to go. Now it's a 2 or 3 steps. You have got the reasoning animal. You feels supreme figure of nature, but later it has to go. Reason is not the last word. Anyway, so it has to come forward. You have to develop the region. It must be a continuous process, and when this region, but it was helpful, it has got its blessings, no doubt of it. But thing is one, after some time you will find, you will feel when the wisdom is developing, blossoming in you, you can find that it is not enough, that the region, the end of the era of the region, the reign of region is over, and from there itself, from that point of onwards, and the reign of wisdom has come. When there is wisdom, you can find the truth. The truth is the truth of the spirit. That's what you can see. So it is a great time to develop it. Thank you. Vande Mataram.